In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys as many gold grinders as I possibly can in Build-A-Boats within only 10 minutes. Let's get started. Alright, so for this first one right here, as you guys can see, this one is very reliable, and I am literally just floating through the stages right now. Going to the end treasure, this one is insanely easy to build. So in order to make that gold grinder, all you guys are going to need is to turn anchor block off. You're going to place a post just like this. Make a 3x3 platform with ice blocks, just like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place the hinge right here inside of the middle. Get our glue block. We're going to stand inside the middle. Make sure that our avatar is center. Place the block. Delete the post. And by the way, if you have the basic Roblox animation, this is going to work the best. But if you have like other animations on Roblox, it might affect how this grinder works. But you guys can see right now, I'm literally just floating through the stages. So this is our first one. And this next one, you guys can also see I'm just floating through the stages. This is also another very easy gold grind. All right, so for this one, once again, you're going to place a post unanchored just like this. And then what you're going to do is grab a titanium block just like this, and then we're going to grab a hinge block and we're going to face the yellow part this way. And then what you want to do is grab the glue block. We're going to stand on top of here and we're going to try to align our feet right here towards the yellow part of the hinge. We want to try to get off this as much as we can, so right about here should be good. Make sure that your leg is connected, and you guys can see right there it is. Now we're going to delete the post, press space bar, and it's a little bit hard to control at first. Like, you might get launched in the air, but you'll soon enough get thrown right back down to the bottom. I didn't really place this one on the center too much, so it might be a little bit glitchy. Let me build it one more time. All right, this time I placed it on my leg right there, and let's see if this one's a little bit better. Oh yeah, this one's already definitely better. Just like that, I'm not even touching my keyboard really. I'm literally just floating through the stages. Super easy, super simple, super cheap, and you can get to the end almost every single time. Now for this next one, what you want to do, well, surprise, surprise, once again, place yourself a post. We're going to take some gold blocks here. If you don't have gold blocks, using the titanium block could also work. We're going to place like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks just like this. Actually, we're going to make 6, and then we're going to grab ourselves a pilot seat. We're going to place it right about there. Actually going to move it right over here to the front. We're going to take a hinge block. We're going to place it right there behind it. Place a neon block right there, and then we're going to place a magnet right there on the end, and this should now, I activate this, and here we go. We are now off, and this one is a magnet grinder, so it's a little bit hard to control at first, but it's not incredibly fast, which is a good thing, so that way you get the maximum amount of gold every time you go through the stages. But as I mentioned, gold grinders with the magnets can be a little bit hard to control at first, but once you get the hang of it, they're extremely profitable. I may have missed the magnet placement on that just a little bit, but still, on to the next one. And now that we're on the topic of using magnet grinders, I want to show you guys probably the most iconic magnet grinder inside of the game. Massive shout out to Adrianzo. If you guys have not seen Adrianzo's channel, make sure you guys go check him out. He showed me this design, and it is probably one of the best magnet grinders that I've ever seen. So you want to place a post, a pilot seat, a magnet, titanium rod on the back, and then the finishing touch is going to be a hinge with the yellow part facing inwards. Get on the chair just like this, activate the magnet, it's going to boost you up, and then what you want to do is literally just press W, tap it a few times. This might not give you the maximum amount of gold every single time, but it's probably by far one of the easiest magnet grinders that you can control inside of the game. So super easy to do, super easy to control, and just like that, we've now made it to the end treasure, and it should give us a gold block. There we go. On to the next glitch. We're running out of time. This next gold grinder is also one of the most iconic grinders inside of the game. Simply place yourself, you guessed it, another post. We're gonna make a little plus sign just like this, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to grab ourselves a hinge block and place it inside of the middle. Grab our glue blocks. We're gonna stand right in the middle of the hinge, place 2 of these in our avatar, delete the bottom one, and you guys can see we are now just hovering over to the end treasure. This is probably one of the cheapest, easiest, and profitable grinders inside of the game, so definitely recommend this one, and it doesn't break when you go through the stages. We are literally just coasting to the end, and just like that, that couldn't have been any more perfect. Like, I barely even touched my keyboard using that one. On to the next glitch. And this next one, you literally don't even have to touch your keyboard or move at all. It's literally that easy. Start with the post. We're going to place another post, and then we're going to place ourselves another post. So you should have something that looks like this. Next step, we're going to place our hinge block, yellow part facing towards the wooden post. We're going to grab a balloon block. We're going to place it right here on the end. We're going to take a magnet, and we're going to flip it so it looks something like this. And then we're going to take another balloon block, or 2 more balloons. We're going to place one right about here, and then we're going to place one right about out here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna place ourselves a chair, and we're gonna like kind of like glitch it in between this balloon right here and this other one. If I can get my placement correct, there we go. Something that looks exactly like that. And then literally the last thing you need to do is place yourself down a switch. And by the way, I would save at this point so that way you can always load it back in. You don't have to rebuild it every time. We're simply just going to delete the post, activate the switch, and I don't even have to touch my keyboard. We're literally just going to levitate to the end of treasure, and that's it. That's just literally all you have to do. So now you just sit back, relax, and let the gold be made for you. It's not necessarily an AFK grinder, but it's as close to an AFK grinder that you can get without it going to the end treasure, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it. But anyway, on to the next glitch. There's 3 types of hinge glitches that you can do that are super easy, and I show you guys these a lot in my videos, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. Let's start with the firework one. You sit inside of a chair, you place a firework just like this, you grab yourself a hinge block, place it right about there, grab yourself a pink candy, delete the chair. You don't need the candy, but it is going to make this a lot faster, and all you have to do now is literally hold spacebar and you go to the end treasure. Now, sometimes if you zoom out, you can actually get some momentum by turning your avatar, and it actually does make you go through the stages a bit faster. So there's a little tip right there in case you guys want to get to the end a lot faster, and there's other ways to do it as well. This next one, we're going to place ourselves a chair just like this, grab ourselves a cake block, grab ourselves a hinge, yellow candy again, delete the chair, and we're off. It's literally the exact same glitch, and now we can literally go to the end and claim all the gold that we possibly want. And by the way, all 3 of these that I'm going to show you right now will give you the maximum amount of gold every single time you go to the end treasure. Like, this completely maxes it out. You're inside of the stage for like literally almost the perfect amount of time, and this is probably one of the easiest controllable grinders inside of the game. And on top of that, you can get this for literally only 45 gold, because that's how much the hinges are, and you can get the cakes for free by playing on your Roblox account anniversary, or if you make a brand new account, you do get 10 cakes added to your accounts completely for free. But moving on to the last hinge one. So for this, once again, place yourselves down a chair, and what you want to do for this one, take the glue block, place it right here, hinge block, place it right there, grab yourself a pink candy like this, delete the chair, and oh wow, I just glitched out. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. And you just hold spacebar, and it's basically the exact same thing. You're off, and you're good to go to make all the gold that you want. And let's get into another magnet grinder, because we still have some time to show off some more gold grinders. And by the way, make sure to go ahead and pick your favorite one and use it. Hopefully you guys have some ideas of the next gold grinder you want to use, but we are still not done. You want to make a design that looks like this. Replace a metal rod, hinge, and then the wood block. And then what you want to do is grab yourselves a pilot seat. We're going to place it right here on the end, just like that. And then we're going to grab ourselves a magnet, place it right about there. And now we're going to go inside of here, delete the post, activate the magnet. It's going to give us a little jump just like that again. And this one also very easy to control. As I mentioned earlier though, the one thing about magnet grinders is they do go through the stages pretty fast, so you might not get the maximum amount of gold every time, but you're still going to be able to claim the treasure chest and still claim probably like 100+ gold. I mean, literally, look at how fast we just got to the end. That is so easy. Now, one of my most favorite gold grinders, my personal favorite gold grinder inside of the game, a lot of players might not have the wing block, but if you do, try this. Place yourself down a cake, and literally place yourself down literally just a thruster like this. Grab yourself the wings, and literally all you have to do is activate the thruster, and then you literally just go through the stages, spin backwards like this, go through, spin backwards, just so that way you're not going through the stages too fast, because if you go too fast, then you're not going to get like any gold at all. But it's honestly a very easy gold grinder to use. I will say the wings is probably the best item in the shop for Robux. I would definitely have the wings over the purple jets any day of the week. So if you guys are ever wondering, should I buy the wings or the purple jets? Go for the wings. They're half the price, and they can do way more things inside of the game. As you guys can see, they also can work with a lot of gold grinders. Let me show you another one. So for this one, we're going to place ourselves down a chair just like this. We're going to grab ourselves, you guessed it, another cake block. We're actually going to place 2 cake blocks, and then we're going to grab ourselves the boxing glove just like this. Actually, we're going to delete the cake. We're going to place the boxing glove inside the middle of our avatar. We're going to grab the wings, as I mentioned earlier, and we're going to equip those, delete the chair, and then we're going to put shift lock on and then hold the S, and then we're literally just going to levitate to the end. This one also, once again, you can control the speed super easily. You go through the stages not too fast, not too slow, and this should give you probably the maximum amount of gold. You might actually get the maximum amount of gold. We're going to find out here in just a second. All right, so we made it to the end treasure, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab our chest, get our gold block. Wait, hello? Wait, did I glitch out? Oh, I was about to say, I thought I glitched it out for a second. All right, so we're getting our gold block just like that. Don't mind if I do. And I'm gonna say at least 200 gold for this one. Maybe more, maybe 237. 183? Oh, wait, I skipped 2 stages? Wait, what? Still, I'll take it. But that wraps it up right there. That is as many gold glitches as I could possibly show you guys within 10 minutes of Build-A-Boats. I think we went over like easily 10 to 12 glitches inside of the game, and there's still so many more out there. If you guys did find this video helpful, be sure to like the video. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you all inside the next one. Peace out and goodbye.